Good evening. As mentioned, I'm Major Dan Meadows. I'm the Special Operations Major for the Delaware State Police. And on behalf of Colonel McQueen, I'd like to say sincerely thank you for the opportunity to spend some time with you tonight. And more importantly, thank you for your investment of time to come together and discuss things that certainly impact our communities, our collective communities. I can certainly say on behalf of our division, the Division of State Police, and certainly our fellow law enforcement with Newcastle County Police being represented here tonight also, that we're outraged of the events that occurred, the tragic events that occurred in Minnesota and certainly in Charlottesville, and are completely dedicated to making sure that the safety of all those that live in, visit, work, and certainly exercise their constitutionally protected rights here in Delaware, that their safety is protected. Completely dedicated to that mission. So your question probably has to be, what are we doing to accomplish that mission? And I truly believe that the answer to how do we best deal with these threats, very scary threats that affect our communities, the answer are relationships and communication. So we've invested our resources in doing a lot of outreach, and especially as Mark Lee mentioned, that when we see things that don't appear to be consistent with normal behavior, the importance of recognizing that behavior and then responsibly reporting it. We as state and local law enforcement do play a very important role in that process. And we have personnel dedicated to knowing both that how the things that are reported, making sure that they are safeguarding privacy, civil rights, civil liberties, but are taken seriously. And they process that information to make sure that the things that are seen are based on no other factors than observable behaviors. So it basically is certainly processed with a very thick lens for making sure that the utmost fairness is applied to that evaluation. And then what we do is we share that information with our broader community and certainly our partners in the Federal Bureau of Investigation. We also provide training. So that outreach has a huge part for what are the kind of behaviors that aren't consistent with normal behavior, the kind of things that I should be watching for, the kind of things, what do I do with that information when I receive it, who do I call, how do I report it. And we've, just in 2017 alone, have had the opportunity to train over 3,000 people in the kinds of things that we really should be looking for, and then what we should do with the information when we have it in our possession. And that's really important. And I know that if we have somebody in our collective communities that has that ill will, that intent to do harm, the first way that we're going to find out about it is somebody who knows that person well. You always see on the news after these tragic events occur, you know what, I saw that coming. I knew that person had that kind of ill will in their heart. But unfortunately, all too often, information goes unreported. And that's where we have to bridge the gap. And I think coming together, like we're coming together tonight, and discussing these collective concerns, the things that, and it certainly affects all of us, that's really how we're going to win this fight. So on behalf of the Colonel, I really appreciate the opportunity to speak with you tonight, talk with you a little bit about what we're doing as state and local law enforcement to address these concerns, and I'm certainly dedicated to making sure we stay and answer any questions that you may have. With that, thank you.